Claros, back to another little video about what I do in lacrosse. We'll start out right quick. I started about 7 or 8 years ago. I was a small kid. I was tall and lanky. I did get to play a lot because there's pretty good lacrosse in our area when I started. But coming into my own, I got some size to me, bulked up a little bit, kind of found my niche, and I think that's important for players, is be able to find where their niche is and figure out what they enjoy most about the sport. Obviously, I love playing the sport, and I also love helping to coach, and I also coach teams, and I love stringing sticks for players. But we'll get into what this video is really about after. I guess I'll try to give you a little bit tidbit of what of who I am, so you can kind of get to know me better through these next couple of videos. So what we're going to be doing is reviewing a full stick setup. An epoch with Stringer Shack ultralight G3 mesh, and sitting on Sure Shots Lax custom shaft that he did up for me. Shout out to all those guys. Epic's been really great for us. I'll be bringing in some more of their product here in the spring. Stringer Shack, so grateful that they were able to send me up a piece of their mesh to try out and test. I've got it completely broken in now and have to say I love it. Great product, guys. Can't beat the price point on that either. And big shout out to my man Brody down in Calgary for getting me this shaft with my logo and everything on it. So we'll get right into her. So here she is. Got the little Murphy's Lacrosse there, Epic Hawk with the limited edition G3 mesh. Went with mid-high pocket on this. I've kind of got the throat strings tied up a little bit. I wanted to see what the whip was on it, but as you can see, I've been shooting around with it a little bit. The strings are a little bit dirty now and worn in. The only thing I don't like about the string kit is the strings. I don't know if you can see it, but they're starting to fray a little bit right where the ball comes out of them. Other than that, this stuff is really good. What I like in a mesh is a little bit of elasticity, semi-hard. I guess I'd say I really like String King's 2X. I haven't tried the 3X yet, but I hear it's quite a bit different. But as far as that goes, this might be my new gamer. I've had a couple sticks in my life that just feel really special to me, and this is probably one of them. Just the laid-back design of the Hawk, how it kind of just teeters off there. The lightness of the shaft. I can't remember if Brody said it's an ash. I know it's not hickory, but great shaft, real solid in your hand. You got a simple little tape job, just wood's a little slippery, but I don't like tape up here. I like to be able to switch hands very easily. I don't want to be running into tape anywhere up top there. I also like to be able to slide my hand all the way down. Getting back to the feel of the setup, it's just tight. Whenever I pick this stick up, it's just solid. I'm not a big weight focused guy. I don't really care about the stick's weight. Obviously, if it's a 2x4 with a lacrosse stick on the end of it, then that's going to be a little bit heavier and a little bit harder to control. Good example is I've got a traditional head with a Harrow crowbar, and if anyone's ever picked up a crowbar, you know they're about 5 pounds. But a little bit about my current gamer. We'll put that aside for right now. This is my current gamer. It's a Harrow Howitzer with a Warrior Burn head with 2X. Nice baggy mid pocket. As you can see, I didn't want it to come down anymore, so I kind of got some interlocks just to kind of keep it down there. It doesn't really shift a lot. It likes to sit right there at the deepest point of the head. I set it up like this because I tend to my role on the floor is to get on the floor as fast as I can, get the ball from a pick screen, and rip a sub shot around the players. So this had a nice amount of whip, so I could get that power from my shot. Another thing that I really love about this shaft is, if you've never picked one up, it's fatter in the middle and it tapers off on the bottom. And why I like that is so I really know where my hands are, and I think that's important as a player to be able to pick up their stick and just know exactly where their hands are. Now this is a 32-inch shaft. Now I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5" and a bit, not quite 6'6", but this stick for me is just about perfect length. When I stand up, I can just about get my stick right at my heels. I'm not a huge overhand shooter. I'm not worried about guys getting in my line of sight because I'm usually shooting at their ankles. But yeah, thought I'd give you a little bit of a breakdown of my gamers and my possible future gamer. Back to the Stringer Shack though, I wanted to give them a good review. Stringability, fantastic. You won't find a better mesh to string up, I think. It's pretty tough. It took a lot of abuse from me for my basic sticks. Unlike my box sticks, just my kind of shooting around coaching sticks, I like to have a decent channel, and I really like to crank them knotted SIs down, and it didn't budge at all. So kudos to them for making a real durable mesh. You'll notice out of the package, it almost feels a little stiffer than 2X when you're stretching it. I think that's just because of the proprietary fibers that they use in-house. But once it's broken in, very nice. I don't have a ball right beside me, but you can kind of see it's kind of turned into a semi-soft mesh with a little bit of roughness, you could say. So that whip and that grab is still there. And I really like it. Strung up real nice. I'll give you the pattern, actually, for an epoch hawk. So 9-diamond top string on the top hole, tie onto the second, skip, knotted SI, skip, 2, knotted SI, skip, knotted SI, skip, stacked SI, and then a knot, and then a 2 without skipping a hole, a knot, into a 1, and tie off on that 1. And then I just did my throat string on the next 10-diamond row. And I found that gave me good adjustability if I don't have it knotted right now, so I can do this, but I can get some more depth if I wanted to. And yeah, this hawk's been good to me so far. I've had 3 or 4 different pockets in it now, and I think I'm really starting to fall in love with the Hawk. But nothing really beats this shaft. If you haven't checked out Sure Shot's locks, I suggest you do. They don't just take a 2x4 and cut it into shape. There's a lot more that goes into these shafts. They're all oil treated, so they're not brittle. You'll notice if you ever tried to make your own shaft or whatever, and you just had a bare bones wood shaft, or you've ever had the STX old wooden shaft. We've all had one of them before, guys. Don't lie. Then you'll know as soon as they take a hard check, they just kind of shatter. But this has held up pretty good. I've had it in some youth games, and I have to say I'm really impressed with it. I was gonna do a little bit of a mail day, but I'm kind of working on a couple of the heads right now, kind of cleaning them up. I got a couple cool old school heads from Electric Lacrosse Company, so maybe check back later, and I'll put up another video about mail day. Oh, and I got some stuff from Matt from Lax, Big Matty from, and got some mesh and a couple heads. I've already strung them up, but I'll show them to you. But in the meantime, guys, just keep striving, treat the game well, and get out there. Thanks. Have a great day.